Hello everyone, on this video I will demonstrate how to mix the mortar for a pre-sloped pan. First I will add at least 1 inch of water to a clean bucket and half a bag of mortar to it. As far as the pre-slope, you can use several different products like a sand topping mix, mud bed mix, or mortar mix. In this project I'll be using Sakrete mortar mix. In order to mix it properly, especially if you want to get a dry pack consistency, you have to have a heavy duty mixer. If you try to mix with the regular drill, you'll end up burning it. To mix it, I'll be using DeWalt 60-volt cold wrist mixer. It's a great tool for professionals, but for the homeowners it might be too expensive. While you're mixing it, you want to hold your bucket with your foot, otherwise it will start spinning. This position is very bad for your lower back, so be careful. While mixing it, the best practice is to push the paddle to the bottom and then lift it up and continue it in circular motion around the bucket. Just keep adding mortar till you get desired consistency. If you have too much water in it, it will be hard to make a slope out of it. If it's too dry, it won't stick together. The hardest part is that you have to mix several buckets of it and everything has to have the same consistency. Otherwise it won't bond together. For average size pre-slope, you might use anywhere between 2 to 3 bags of concrete. But if you're building the shower pan, it's gonna be at least 5 to 6. Well, it's quite a bit of effort to mix it, but it gets worse when you have to carry it to the second floor. I remember one project when I had to mix 20 bags of mortar like this in a large shower in Atlanta, in one of the high-rise buildings. And I had to mix it on a tiny balcony on the 14th floor. As you can see, the mix is kind of dry, but you don't want to add any water to it now till you dump it in another bucket. Now anything that was on the bottom of that bucket end up on its surface, and as you can see, it's pretty moist. Yeah, if you try to mix it in a single bucket, it's a lot of effort. That's why you have to have several buckets and you have to keep transferring from one to another to get the perfect consistency. Over the years, I mixed thousands of pounds of that mortar, and I can just look at it and I know if it's good or not. If you want to test it, just grab a little of it and squeeze it in your hand. If it holds together, that means it's ready. Once you dump it in another bucket, you can see that the bottom mix is still the same. And now you can add some more water. Just be careful because you don't want to add too much. Then mix it for a few moments, it will be ready. Well, there's a few other ways you can mix mortar. Like you can mix it in a plastic contractor bag. You can also mix it in a wheelbarrow or just dump it on the floor and mix it with a shovel. So there are other ways you can mix it. The only thing, you have to have a perfect consistency because that makes it work. If you like this little video and it was helpful to you, just like it, subscribe, and come back for future because I'll be doing some more. Thank you and bye-bye.